Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we are playing La La Lu, a a doomed Yuri visual novel. I just saw that on the description in the update, so anyways, let's get right into it. Psychology. It's all you've ever wanted to do. The study of humans and how they work. Honestly, you've always been great at it. Reading people, you know? It's what you took to becoming a therapist. You were an empath. A patient, kind-hearted person, right? I see we're getting right into. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty empathetic. Yeah, you said you were, although that might have been a lie. Well, not like it mattered much. You did, arguably, one of the most callous things ever. You dumped someone. Angelina, Angie, you would have called her, if you were on better terms. She needed serious help. The way she was acting after the fact. Calling you non-stop. Texting you from dead numbers. Until one day she just stopped. Cold turkey. You worried she... You didn't want to stress yourself further with useless thoughts. Thank you for the gifted subs. Much appreciated. Thank you. Big. From anonymous gifter, thank you very much. I'm gonna try to keep to the game. That's a lot of gifted subs. What, 5 gifted subs? Thank you. What? So random, dude. It didn't matter now anyways. Louise, you were on the clock. Clock reference! Okay. The soft chime of the doorbell echoes through the hallway as you close the door behind your last client. You let out a sigh, the familiar scent of your therapy office greeting you as you step inside. The room is minimalist, yet inviting. I guess there's no music, by the way, chat. Sorry about that. You're just gonna listen to my voice. You sit down at your desk, waiting for your 3 p.m. appointment. And right on time, there they were. The first person to ask for you specifically, without giving a name or medical history to the person booking their appointment for them. Anon returned. Some people were just private like that, you'd guessed. Clock reference. But as the person walked through the door, it's been months since you last saw her, but the memories flood back instantly, sharp and vivid. Angie? We broke up with her? What? We fumbled the bag, chat. She nods, a tight smile forming on her lips. Her posture is guarded, her hands clasped together as if to keep her emotions in check. She looks different, perhaps more tired. It's been a while. Angie looked you in the eyes for a brief moment, those desperate but soulless looking eyes that you hated. Hated? Thankfully, as soon as she saw your expression, she looked away. You gestured towards the armchair, keeping your tone professional despite the knot tightening in your chest. I'm pretty sure this is a conflict of interest. You would not continue. You would be like, hey, I can't be your fucking therapist. We dated. Please, have a seat. She sits down, smoothing her skirt with a practiced motion. We just need money, chat, that's why. You take a moment to observe her, noticing the slight tremor in her hands, the way she avoids direct eye contact. But she's so cute, chat. Lou? You don't want to respond to that name. Louise, please. Louise? That is my name. Please call me by that. What brings you here today? I need help. Things have been difficult, and I didn't know who else to turn to. You nod, your own emotions swirling beneath the surface. This is not just any client. This is Angie, the woman who once held your heart. Feels like she's clenching it in her hands at this very moment. But you push those thoughts aside, focusing on the task at hand. Vega Mambo number 5. Yeah, let's just put on Mambo number 5 for the background music. I'm here to listen, Angie. Let's start from the beginning. Angie's voice wavers as she tries to recount fragments of her recent life, her words disjointed and scattered. You notice her eyes dart around the room, never settling for long. Her fingers fidget with the hem of her skirt, a nervous habit you were unfamiliar with. Angie, can you tell me more about what's been happening? What specifically brought you here today? She shifts in her seat, her expression turning defensive. It's complicated. I just needed to see you. I just tried to rewind. I'm sorry, I don't stream on YouTube, chat. You're gonna have to check out the VOD. Her tone is distant, yet almost clingy, and you sense something is deeply amiss. She avoids your gaze, focusing instead on the plant behind her. It's important for me to understand what you're going through so I can help you. When did you start feeling this way? Angie shakes her head, her hair falling into her face. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Can't we just talk like we used to? The desperation in her voice tugs at your heart, but you maintain your professional demeanor. This isn't just a casual conversation. It's a session, and she needs your help. He wasn't even there. Mint sounds fine. Let her watch the Yuri visual novel. She can realize the consequences of her actions when she wakes up later. Angie, I'm here for you, but I need you to help me understand. We can talk about anything, but it's important to get to the root of what's bothering you. She bites her lip as if weighing her words carefully. Cammy Raid. Wait a second, wait. Yo, what's up? I hope you're doing good. Yo, I saw your debut. You're doing your debut stream, right? Sorry, YouTube? We'll be right back. Yo, we're playing a Yuri video. I just miss how things were. Can't we pretend just for a little while? Yo, I'm gonna not pretend. Press her. Press her for her issues. Yeah. This isn't a meetup, honey. I'm your therapist now. Angie, we can't just talk about the past. I need to understand what's happening now. What's really going on with you? Her eyes flash with frustration, her earlier vulnerability giving way to something sharper. Why do you keep pushing? Can't we just talk like lovers? No, I'm your therapist. You shake your head, feeling a pang of guilt at the frustration creeping into your voice. We can't, Angie. I'm your therapist, not your girlfriend. I need to know what's happening to help you. When did you start feeling this way? Her hands clench into fists, her knuckles whitening. She glares at you, her composure slipping. Her eyes narrow, and for a split second she looks almost predatory. The air in the room feels charged, her presence suddenly overwhelming. Her breathing becomes slightly erratic, her gestures exaggerated. Why can't you just be with me like we were before? Why is this so difficult for you? What do you mean? I'm dense. There's an unnatural edge to her voice, something you can't quite put your finger on. Angie, it's important that we work through this properly. I'm here to help you, but we need to take this step by step. She slams her hand down on the armrest, the force jarring in the otherwise quiet room. Step by step? I don't have time for steps! I need to understand now! The desperation in her voice borders on hysteria, and her behavior is becoming increasingly unsettling. You've seen many clients in distress, but this is different. Angie, I need you to calm down. We're in this together, but you have to trust the process. Her eyes flash, and for a moment they seem almost too bright, too intense. She stares at you unblinking. Trying to understand, Angie, but you need to help me by being clear about what you're experiencing. Her frustration peaks, and she stands abruptly, her movements jerky and disjointed. This is pointless. You're just like the others, always talking but never really listening. Something isn't right. Her behavior, her words. Angie, please sit down. Let's take a moment to breathe and collect our thoughts. She whirls around to face you, her eyes almost glowing with an intensity that makes your skin crawl. You're so limited, so bound by your own perceptions. You force yourself to remain composed, to keep her engaged without escalating the situation. I feel like there's a pretty big conflict of interest in this therapy session. I feel like I shouldn't have accepted this. I'm here to help, Angie, but I need you to trust me. We can figure this out together. Trust? How can I trust you when you don't even understand the basics of what I need? The words hang in the air, and you realize that you're dealing with something far beyond a simple emotional crisis. There's a depth to her disorientation. Are you getting paid enough to deal with this? How much are you paying me again, bitch? You're too far in to back out now. Help me see things from your perspective. For a moment, she hesitates. She must have paid big bucks, chat. Maybe I expected too much. Maybe this connection is more complex than I thought. Her words are cryptic, but you latch onto them. Let's start from the beginning. What do you feel is the most pressing issue right now? Why is she all roped up? She's not tied up, chat. She's just hot, okay? I think that's just a sweater. Just a pull over, a little pulled down, if you know what I'm saying, okay? She's the hottest lesbian around. Why did we break up with her? I don't know. To be a fucking therapist, chat. She sighs, the sound almost mechanical. Everything. Nothing. I don't know. It's all so fragmented. Her disorientation is palpable, and you sense that there's more to her confusion than she's letting on. Without the bag, she looks tied to a chair. No. That's her sweater. Thought she was tied up for... I did not tie up my clients, chat. I would never do that. Unless you didn't pay me. Well, then you're not leaving. Then I'm getting my money's worth. But for now, you have to focus on keeping her talking. We'll take it one step at a time. I'm here for you, Angie. We'll figure this out together. Why did you all say I would tie someone up? I don't have to tie Ginger up, okay? I'm the type of guy that gets tied up, okay? Wait, reword that? No, never mind. I'm not the type of guy that gets tied up. I'm way more manly than that, okay? I'm the type of guy to save someone from being tied up, okay? Better. Thinking about what I say. I'm not a liar. What the fuck? The word seems to calm her, at least for the moment. I need help understanding people, how they feel, why they feel. It's also confusing. You lean forward, trying to bridge the gap between you. Emotions can be complex, but you're feeling them too, Angie. Your anger, your frustration, those are very human responses. Get quoted? What'd you do? Why? They show that you can feel. She shakes her head vehemently, her hands clenching and unclenching. It's not the same. You don't understand. Angie, I can see that you're struggling. Stop struggling against the rope, okay? Angie, please. But feeling confused, angry, and frustrated are all parts of the human experience. They show that you're engaged, that you care. She slumps back into the chair, her shoulders sagging as if the weight of the world is pressing down on her. Caring, yes, I'm trying to care, but it feels disconnected, like I'm mimicking something I can't quite grasp. Sometimes, emotions can feel overwhelming and hard to understand. I hate you, Ghost. Why did you redeem that? Her eyes dart to yours, filled with a strange mixture of hope and desperation. Now she thinks I'm a freak, chat. Now she doesn't want to get back together with me. How do you connect with someone? How do you know what they're feeling? How do you make them feel? Feel. Oh, the way she's made you feel. Ow! I don't deserve bonks. How is she not aware of it? It's a tick. It's a tick. How do I make you feel? How do I make you feel? You couldn't answer. Just play Taylor Swift? She seems like a blonde. Definitely a Taylor Swift type, right? Connection comes from empathy, from truly listening and trying to understand the other person's perspective. But no! I'm only playing Midwest emo, okay? And that's what you'll have to deal with. It's about shared experiences, trust, and sometimes just being present. Answer my question, Lou. There they are, those dead eyes. No, Angie, if you can't focus on the session, we will have to cut it short. Fine, continue. You don't give her any further reaction, moving back into professionalism. Let's say, empathy. It's about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, feeling what they feel. It can be challenging, but it's a key part of forming real connections. I got this sad idea while feeling sad and milking a cow. No, no, my favorite genre. What the hell? But what if you can't feel what they feel? What if it's just hollow? Her voice drops to a whisper. Then it's about practice, about patience. Sometimes understanding emotions takes time. It's not always immediate or easy. This is really good advice. What? She looks at you, her eyes reflecting a deep, unfathomable sadness. Time? Patience? I don't know if I have enough of either. That's what we all think when we're young, okay? You feel a pang of empathy for her, even as a lingering unease coils around your heart. God, even now you know deep down that you still care for her. How could I not? She's perfect! Sorry. Moving forward. You have more time than you think, Angie, and I'm here to help you through this, step by step. Lunch break. See you later. See you in an hour. Her gaze softens. Thank you. I just want to understand. To feel like I belong. You offer a reassuring smile. We'll work on it together. You're not alone in this. Clock does kind of dress like Freud. Okay, I'm wearing a suit. Freud doesn't wear a giant clock on his shoulder, okay? Chill out, chat. I'm a clock boy. Not a psychologist freak. okay? I'm too dumb for that. She nods, the gesture almost robotic in its precision. Together. Yes, that's what I want. Angie pauses, then leans forward. Let's kill someone. Together. Well, I get off in a half an hour, actually. I guess we could do that. For a moment, you're sure you misheard her. The words hang in the air, and you feel a chill run down your spine. Excuse me, I wonder why she has no empathy now, chat. What did you say? Her eyes gleam with a strange, almost manic light, and she smiles, a chillingly serene expression. If we do something extreme, something that forces us to feel deeply, we'll understand each other better. I know someone who won't be missed. It'll be our secret, our bond. Wow, she just shot the biggest green flag, chat. You stare at her, horrified. This is beyond anything you could have anticipated. Your mind races as you try to process her words and maintain your professional composure. Angie, that's not something we can do. It's not safe, and it's not right. She frowns, the smile fading, replaced by a look of genuine confusion. Why not? Isn't that how you truly understand someone? By sharing the most intense experiences? Did you want to feel that connection with me? Don't you love me? You swallow hard, trying to keep your voice steady. Angie, that's not how human relationships work. We don't need to do something harmful to understand each other. There are other ways, safer ways. Her eyes narrow, and for a moment you see something almost predatory in her gaze. You're afraid. I can see it. But fear's just another feeling, isn't it? Shouldn't we explore all our emotions? Even the dark ones? You take a deep breath, trying your damnedest to maintain your composure in the face of her increasingly erratic behavior. But you couldn't. There's something wrong. Something horribly wrong. Yeah, it's like she actually wants to go out there and kill someone. But before you could stop yourself, you spoke. This will be the only expression from this point forward. Oh, am I crazy? Wait. I'm gonna save here? Wait, we're gonna do a save? A little quick save? Ugh. Everything's telling me to say, am I crazy? But I feel like we should start with you're crazy. I'm gonna start with you're crazy, chat. You are crazy! She got them... Those dead eyes... No, she got them fire in her eyes, dude. I want to hang out with her. You're crazy. What the hell, Angie? Angie's eyes dilate. A lot more than normal. A lot less than human. You're so difficult. This will not do. This will not work. It should have been me! Sorry. Angie lunges over the desk quicker than you could react, pulling out a knife from her bag. Excuse me! Excuse me! Oh my god, she's so much taller than me. Oh my god, she could pick me up. It really should have been me, chat. No. You! She shouts, attempting to attack you as you hastily defend yourself. You've made a mistake screwing over not just her, but me too. What do you mean her? Angie, Angelica, Angelina, whoever she was. What? The knife gets closer. You traitor! You weirdo! You are less human than I am! She is no more. The girl you knew is not real. Not a person anymore. But you're her! I'm not. And you? Angie gets more irate, putting more force into her attack. You heard me right. Angie is dead. You're so stupid. I thought you'd help me, or at least... The being's words drown out as you weaken against their attack. You feel sick. Angie is dead? It's not possible. She was so strong, so... Wait. Don't kill me! You're so sexy. Ah. Wait a second. That perfectly encapsulated me in a room with a murderer. Why do you care? Why do you... What's happening? I just black out? Wait, I blacked out! Wait a minute, chat. What the hell? Did I just get blue-balled? The Yuri lesbian. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna pick the other option this time, but let's pick the separate options this time, okay? So let's skip ahead. No, we're not an empath. You thought you weren't. Huh. Well, not like it mattered much. You did argue. Okay. Skip. That day was the last time you tried to reach out to her. You scolded her over voicemail, telling her to move forward with her life. That she was a person whose life was worth living, just separate from yours. Didn't matter now anyways. You were on the clock. Okay, skip. Okay. So we pressed her last time. Let's play pretend. Perfect relationship. All right, Angie. Let's just talk. Like old times. That helps you feel more comfortable. She visibly relaxes at your words, a soft smile playing at the corner of her lips. It's as if a part of her that's been tightly wound suddenly loosens. Thank you. I knew I could count on you. You give her a reassuring nod, trying to ignore the unease gnawing at the back of your mind. Why don't we start with something simple? Tell me about your week. What did you do? She hesitates as if sifting through a jumble of memories before responding. Well, I went to my work, but it felt strange. People were talking, but I couldn't understand them. You frown slightly, noting the odd description. You mentally jot down all the symptoms that she's showing. Is she disassociating? Is she experiencing a physical illness? You had to press her for more information. That sounds disorienting. Did anything specific happen at work that made you feel that way? People are different. I don't understand them like I used to. There's a peculiar intensity in her eyes, as if she's genuinely trying to comprehend something beyond her grasp. It's okay to feel disconnected sometimes. Have you tried talking to anyone else about this? I tried, but it didn't help. They just looked at me like I was strange. Her voice carries a hint of bitterness, and you sense a deeper frustration. You're not strange, Angie. Everyone goes through rough patches. Let's focus on what we can control. Maybe we can try to reconnect you with your routine. Find some grounding. She leans forward, her eyes searching yours with an almost desperate need for understanding. What was it like for you? What? After we stopped seeing each other. The question catches you off guard, pulling you back into memories you thought you'd buried. It was difficult. You chose your words carefully. Her expression softens, a mix of curiosity and something you can't quite place. How did you do it? How did you find new connections? I focused on understanding myself first. It's important to know what you need and what you're looking for in others. Sometimes it's about being patient and open to new experiences. Holy moly, I'm like an actual therapist chat right now, and I'm actually giving out good advice to all you single losers, all you single frogs on YouTube right now, my YouTube frogs. This is good advice. You're not a loser, by the way. I was just making a bad joke. Sorry, my bad. I love you guys. Don't hit me. But patient, open, I see. What? Her repetition of your words is almost mechanical, and you feel a shiver run down your spine. Something about her mannerisms is off, but you can't put your finger on it. Yes, it's a journey, and it's okay to take it one step at a time. You don't have to figure out everything out right away. That was like a little slip right there, too, for her. I did not hear the advice. Well, rip. Stay single, loot. No, I'm kidding. I hope if you're looking, you find someone. A journey. Yes. She nods slowly, as if committing the concept to memory. There's an odd, almost analytical glint in her eyes. Let's take it slow. Focus on one thing you can change or improve this week. It could be something small, like taking a walk or reading a book you enjoy. Small steps. I can do that. Her agreement feels genuine, but there's still an undercurrent of something you can't quite grasp. I need help on... Okay, so this is the same. Okay, so skip. Oh, it just went straight into that. We just... I already know what chat's gonna say, but... Am I crazy, chat? Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. Am I going insane? I can't deal with this. I'm not equipped to. I understand now. You don't have to be. I don't have to be. What? We're in the same boat. Yo, thanks for another gifted sub. Let's go! Thank you. I appreciate it. You and I, we're not real. Not real humans. People. Whatever you want to call those that surround us. What was she saying? Didn't make sense to you. None of this made sense to you. We were made for each other. Well, at least remade to be for each other. Come here, my love. Angie sat down next to you, but you didn't face her. She's so cute, though. You couldn't face her. You buried your head in your hands. What was wrong? What is even going on? She wasn't herself. But more importantly, you aren't. But she's so cute. And that's the ending. Okay, well, that's the ending to La La Lu. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're a murderer now, chat. We're just a murderer. Sorry about that. That little poot. Little poot. Whoops, my bad. Farted directly into the mic again. My bad. That was La La Lu. I kind of liked it. It's shameful, a therapist dating their clients. You know, it happens more often than you think. I guess they don't get in real relationships, though. That was kind of a sweet Yuri. I don't think it was sweet. I think we ended off as a murderer, chat. I think in one ending, we agree to become a murderer, Yuri, and the other ending is we die. Sad. I wish the story would go into more into the depth. Yeah, and she says Angie's dead. Does she have DI? I think someone brought it up. DID, the dissociative identity disorder. I'm wondering if she has that, or if it's actually supernatural. I'm wondering. Does not make it any less shameful. Clock. Awkward. True. What if? I mean, she probably paid a lot. Okay. YouTube. I hope you don't mind. That's some good, like, intro therapist stuff. But, very good advice, I guess, if any of those things apply to you. Secondly, thank you so much. If the dev is watching this, thank you so much for making this game. It was really sweet. I like the art. They're both very cute, actually, even though we don't see much of, Louise. But, yeah, she's very cute. Angie's very cute. And, to all my Yuri lovers out there, I hope you enjoyed the game. And leave a rating on the game page. I'll leave the link in the description below to rate it if you liked it a lot. It helps the developers out a lot, gets more eyes on the game, and usually is a big ego boost for those developers, I find. So I always leave a rating on the game. I always leave a rating. Sometimes I'll see a game and it'll have like 15 people comment on it, no ratings, and I'm like, brothers and sisters in Christ, yo, leave a rating. Don't just leave a comment saying you loved it. Leave a rating. Everybody can rate a game. Even if you didn't play it, you can still rate it. I was lurking most of the time since Cammy's raid. I have to go now, but first let me drop a follow. Have a good stream, Clock, and chat. Thank you so much, Violet. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in and sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the little visual novel that we played today. But have a good one. Peace. Flip ads. Poor Mint. That's going to be it for me, YouTube. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. My name's Clock, and you should clock that like button. I can't say that, man. Am I going to be a cringe YouTuber one day, chat? Maybe. But for now, YouTube, please leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We're getting bigger every day. We're almost at 15K subs. And when we hit 15K subs, we're going to do another subathon. Or, not a subathon. Just a really long stream. 12-hour stream? Maybe 15. Maybe we do a 15-hour stream, chat. How about that? What about that? 15-hour stream for 15K subs on YouTube? It's pretty good. I think that's smart. You want another gifted sub? Let's go! 15 hours for 15K. I think that's fair. The longest I've done is 13, so that'd be a pretty long stream. Clock that like button, losers. I'm gonna say that next time. Thank you, Sarah. That's a lot less cringe than what I was saying. Anyways, we're almost there. We're 1.5K away from 15K, so that'd be awesome if we get there soon. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.